Well, hello and welcome to On the Ball, 5 moves for back pain relief. My name is Christy Harvey. I'm the owner and chief executive owl at Wise Owl Wellness. We are a global hybrid wellness company based in Tucson, Arizona. We specialize in making wellness accessible, affordable, and fun. Today, I'm going to share 5 moves for back pain relief using a stability ball. You might know it as a Swiss ball, a fitness ball, a balance ball, exercise ball, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same thing. It's one piece of equipment that most people own, but have no idea how to use. And it happens to be a wonderful tool for relieving back pain. So today, we're going to learn that chronic back pain is the #1 complaint of people in the United States who experience back pain. Low back pain is being suffered by the majority of people on the planet. And while the causes of that pain might be very different, the pain is the same. So I'm going to demonstrate each one of the moves, and then we'll put them together in a mini routine that you can do every day in under 10 minutes. Be sure to stay tuned afterwards for Q&A and to learn more about our 12-week On the Ball movement education program. Whether or not you intend to be certified to lead On the Ball classes, it is a complete program for anybody who wishes to strengthen the core, improve balance, flexibility, and coordination, and to move with greater ease. Let's get on the ball. When you arrive at your ball, you want to make sure that it's on a surface that doesn't slip. So I have a yoga mat down to place the ball on. When you're seated on the ball, you want to make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle, meaning your feet are flat on the floor and your legs are not either outstretched or too high up towards your chest. That's going to cause you to be unstable. So you want to make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Then the spine is going to lengthen as we lift up and roll the shoulders back and down. Take a moment to just notice how this position feels. Take a few deep breaths. The first move that we're going to learn is called a seated side bend. So we're going to take one arm, place it on the ball for stability. The other arm we're going to lift up overhead, and as we exhale, we're going to lean to one side. Now, here's very important. The ball doesn't move. So we don't want to roll the ball out too far. We want to keep that nice spinal alignment, raising the arm up first, and then lean from there. So the action is actually happening here in the rib cage, keeping our hips level. That's going to help relieve back pain because we're engaging the core of the body, and we're lifting and reaching with the spine, allowing our hips to stay exactly where they are. So let's try it on the other side. Lift one arm up and then over, keeping the ball still. When the ball doesn't move, that means that our core is doing the work to keep it stable. So let's do that again on the other side. We're going to raise up and then lean over. And then one more time, lifting up and over. The next move is a torso twist. Our spine is designed to move in 5 different directions, lengthening upwards and downwards, twisting to the sides, folding forward, and folding backwards, as well as the side bends. So this is going to give us that rotation or movement of the spine in all 5 directions in this demonstration today. For the torso twist, we remain seated. We're going to bring our arms up, elbows height with the shoulders. One arm rests on the other. Take a breath in here, and as we exhale, we're going to twist to one side. Again, keeping the ball from moving, keeping our shoulders away from our ears. Inhale, come back to the center, and exhale, go to the other side. So it's not a huge movement, The spine is just going to rotate as far as is comfortable to maintain our alignment. Let's come back to the center and go to the other side. Back to the center, and then last one. Coming back and relax. The next move is a standing move. So we're going to stand up and hold on to the ball, allowing our feet to rest on the ground comfortably. When we're standing using the ball, we want to make sure that the tailbone is slightly tucked, allowing our spine to lengthen upwards towards the sky and downwards toward the earth. So we tuck the tailbone in slightly, engage the core. We're going to bend the knees to pick up the ball. So my feet are about hip distance apart and the feet are parallel. Bending the knees, I'm going to pick up the ball and hold on to it about in the center. On an inhale, I'm going to raise my arms straight up overhead, keeping my entire core engaged. As I exhale, I'm going to bring it back down. So the movement is in the upper back, lifting the arms. But what's really happening is that my core is being stabilized. I'm having to balance the ball. And as I'm doing the work, everything tightens up. When we strengthen our core, we relieve the stress on our low back, which helps to relieve back pain. One more time, lift and lower. That's the standing overhead raise. Now, I'm going to set the ball down and we're going to come down to kneeling. So use the ball for support to come down one knee at a time, placing the ball in front of your torso. And you can really hug it in. My knees are bent, my feet are extended behind me. I'm just going to drape myself over the ball. This is where it gets fun. We talked about making wellness fun. It doesn't get any more fun than this. So from here, we're going to have our body supported by the ball. My spine is going to maintain a nice neutral alignment because it has to. There's nowhere else for it to go. So I'm going to bring my hands onto the ball, bending my elbows and bringing the elbows in close to my sides. I'm going to take my gaze and just look down at the ball. Taking a breath in, I'm going to lift my gaze up as high as it will go. And when we do that, you're going to feel that nice back bend. And then exhale, bring the gaze back down. This is also a great stretch for the hip flexors. When we do that back bend motion, the hip flexors here in the front of the body are stretched. So sometimes when our hip flexors are too tight, it causes us to fold forward, which puts stress on the low back and gives us pain. So if we can stretch those out and give ourselves that opening motion, which we don't often get because we're forward rounded, we can hold off having some of that back pain. So let's try it again. We're just going to look downward. And then when you're ready, inhale and look all the way up as far as is comfortable. Feel a nice stretch. And then slowly bring the gaze back down. It's almost like you have a magic marker attached to the tip of your nose, and you're going to draw a straight line up and down the wall in front of you. Let's just do one more. And relax. So that's 4 moves. Our last move is called a rolling spine stretch, and we're actually going to do it from this kneeling position. So coming up to kneeling, resting the hands on the ball, all I'm going to do is roll the ball out until my arms are extended. Then I'm going to bring my head down between my arms, so I'm pushing my hips out back behind me and flattening my spine. Now this is a nice stretch by itself. You can stay here. But then we're going to exhale, and as we exhale, we're going to roll the ball back towards us, keeping the arms straight and rounding the back, looking down with the head, bringing the chin toward the chest. On the inhale, we're going to let that ball roll back out, bringing the head down between the arms. And we'll do this a few times. So rounding the back, bringing the ball towards us, and then extending the arms, letting the ball move away. Let's do one more. And then come on back. So there you have 5 moves for back pain relief. Now I'm going to turn on some music and we're going to put them all together and do a little mini routine that you can do every day for under 10 minutes to relieve your back pain. I hope that you will join me for our 12-week On the Ball program. It's open to the public, no experience is necessary, and it's a hybrid learning platform, meaning we'll have 2 live Zoom sessions each week, as well as a library of over 100 recorded tutorials and classes to practice with. There's an instruction manual with full color photos, including a class planning worksheet, and of course, a private Facebook group for ongoing support. Visit wiseowellnessaz.com and click on programs for more information on how to enroll. And the first 10 people to enroll in the training will receive a stability ball and a pump. I hope you'll join me on the ball.